Hey everybody, welcome back to the SkyLounge podcast, episode 344, to which I don't have a fucking title. And I'm gonna be honest, boys and girls, this is technically take 2 of this episode because earlier in the day, rewind to about 4 in the afternoon, and I head to the park where in Las Vegas right now it's about 115 degrees, right? And I figured no one's going to be there, which I was right. Nobody's at the fucking park. And thought, ooh, we can get a good recording in here. 30 minutes, just walking around, talking shit, usual deal, enjoying nature, listening to the sounds of the birds. And then my phone hit me with it's too hot. We can't use the camera. Like, fuck, that technology was better than this. But apparently not, boys and girls, because heat even kills technology. Yes. Las Vegas heat, boys and girls, is no joke. I mean, 115 average throughout the day, which it didn't feel that bad, to be quite honest, about 4 p.m. when I was out there in the park. It was actually pretty damn fucking gorgeous. A little bit of sweats here and there, of course. I mean, that comes with the territory of triple-digit degrees in Fahrenheit, of course. I knew you fucking non-Fahrenheit users always would get antsy about the Celsius meters. Like, I get it, dude, but what do you want? What do you want from this country, huh? They're not gonna change that fucking unit of measurement. You really think that's gonna happen with the United States? Okay. Convert to the rest of us. They're not gonna do it. You jackass. But it's okay. Because it's still hot as shit, no matter what fucking unit of temperature you put that shit in. Fahrenheit degrees or fucking Celsius degrees. Vegas weather's just hot. And it's dry as shit. But for a minute there, around like May, you had that odd humid combo with the 90-some odd degree heat, which just fucking makes me want to vomit. I could stand dry heat. Like 110, 115... it's passable. It's not, paradise by any means, but that humidity, baby. That humidity. That's why I don't think I can ever live in the South. And it's not anything against the people there, nor the culture of the individual cities, states, and what have you, but it's just that humidity, man. I don't know. And maybe with time that, mantra changes a little bit, but boy, oh boy, just some nasty ass shit. That humidity, it gets all fucking all over you. That wetness feel and just that extra air of moisture. Ugh. It's like wearing an extra layer on top of the fucking heat surrounding you. Like, no, fuck that shit. But man, I'm fucking pissed that the park just had nothing to give. I mean, the park always has something to give, but I'm talking about in terms of this podcast, which kind of on my bad, I suppose, because I didn't calculate into the heat fucking up my phone's camera, which, god damn it, man. It feels like a reacclimation with this phone again. And if you haven't known, boys and girls, yes, I did break my fucking phone screen a while back. That shit cost $300 fucking dollars. Really fucking expensive. Don't fucking break your goddamn phone, kids. It's fucking expensive. Okay? I'm letting you know that shit right now. But yeah, fixed my phone and it feels brand new still in a way, despite only being away from the phone for like 2-3 months. That's weird as shit. But with this phone here, man, sometimes I miscalculate. I do. Oh, I should have enough battery life for this. Wrong! Oh, the weather's pretty nice outside. I think I could record for this. Wrong! Oh, hey, I think I have enough space. Maybe I should save some porn into this. Wrong! Porn addict, boy. I'm trying, kids. I'm definitely trying. It's that porn shit, man. I think I talked about it briefly a couple episodes back, but That shit's a drug. It does something to fucked up to your brain. Screws up your dopamine levels so fucking bad. And more than that, it really just degrades the idea of the human body and the act of sex all on its own. Yet, still, it's a very interesting medium. I will still say that. I mean, come on, man. I have a collection of that shit. Got movies. Went to conventions. I got badges to prove that shit, boy. As I drink this goddamn tea, because my throat is all fucked up right now for whatever reason. Maybe getting heat, then coming indoors, and that kind of fluctuates the internal temperatures a little bit. But, yeah. I'm trying to get away from that porn shit. Even though, I mean, you still have that kind of, like, Twitch shit going on. Like, the fucking tweakers, like, oh, man, Sarah J would be really fucking nice right about now. Or, oh, man, you want to be kicking it old school? Gianna Michaels. I don't know. So for some people, that just whoosh, it's way over there. To you, I say, good for you. Good for you. To the rest of us, well, we got to do better, guys. We definitely got to do better than that. Oh, God. We have an encyclopedic knowledge of porn, yet we can't cite a proper book. Hey, baby. This is the one thing about recording in the living room where the dog interruption is going to be kind of frequent if my puppy decides to be very bold again. Baby boy, you going to be bold again? Put your face up on the camera here? Ruin the ebb and flow of the recording? No, you're not going to give a shit? Okay, of course you're not, because you're a dog. And that's okay. That's why we love them. That's why we love dogs. They're such gentle creatures. They're basically babies with furs. And babies are great, right? And kids are great. But love me some doggos. Doggos are the best. These little furry angels who they drive me nuts sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. I love dogs, but these fuckers drive me nuts at times. Yet, love them. They're my little sweet little pumpkin cakes. Little assholes. Getting that shit in. And speaking of, there he is. You want to give Daddy a kiss? You want to give Daddy a kiss? No? You want to give me a kiss? You don't want to give me the kiss? You don't want to give Daddy the kiss? Okay. Be a jerk. Don't give Daddy a kiss then, you jerk. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. I love you. That's the kind of conversations I have with my little dum-dums. And, of course, they don't understand. They're dum-dums. But they're my dum-dums. And, man, these little dum-dums and I have a lot of interesting time down here in the living room. Sometimes I'm just smoking and chilling and reading something or watching something or, I don't know, sleeping down here in the living room with my puppies. But as of right now, boys and girls, as we are recording this, we also have the Dodgers game on right now, and I need to make sure that shit was aligned for proper viewing and end of the bottom of the 7th inning, where the Dodgers lead 4-3 against the Philadelphia Phillies, which, yeah. Now, I guess I wasn't trying to make this about sports ball, but hey, since we're watching a live sporting event whilst recording, why the hell not, right? With Mookie Betts getting the solo home run in the bottom of the 7th to make it 4-3. And man, who would have fucking thought that, baseball would be my kind of go-to reprieve? Of course, you still got playoff hockey, which we're going to talk about tomorrow, motherfuckers. But, man, I used to remember the days where I just hated baseball altogether, except always putting that asterisk of, I don't care for baseball, but the Dodgers are still my team. I always made sure that was the bottom line there whenever I talk about my quote-unquote hatred for baseball, which it's utter foolishness, right? Shout out also to Foolish Baseball. Love that fucking channel on YouTube. But baseball has become something of a staple in the kind of relaxation zone here in the house. But again, almost everyone near me, almost everyone that I know, can never stand the fucking sight of baseball. And I get it. I totally get it, man. It's 9 full innings, if that, right? If that, which can average anywhere from 3.5 hours to fucking 4 hours. It's a lot of your time. And I totally understand that the whole process of it can be arduous, a little bit more tedious than anything. But I just love the mental game, especially as somebody who loves watching pitchers. It's that mental game of being on the mound, understanding what to throw exactly or what to not throw or how to fucking throw, where you're going to throw it at to fucking throw out the batter. Really that like mind game of defense and offense. Kind of reminds me of that psychological battle between Light and L in the anime manga Death Note. You boys and girls have watched that series, which I have a whole fucking spiel about that goddamn series. And yeah, it has absolutely everything to do with the latter half of Death Note, which is fucking dead to me. But yeah, baseball isn't. Because baseball is very much alive, boys and girls. About, 2-3 months in, almost 3 months in. The Dodgers are doing okay. My Dodgers are doing okay. They're just, in this game right now, having Phil Bickford on the mound as your reliever to pitch the top of the 8th inning. He's kind of iffy at times, but we'll see what happens in this inning. Not going to talk about a fucking play-by-play, though. Jesus, that's not what you're here for, boys and girls. And goddamn, I would just bore myself probably because I suck at doing that shit. All right? I'd rather just see the action play out itself. Or maybe some excitable shit happens, we mention it. But other than that, man, yeah. Being at the park, always nice, though. It really is always a nice little thing whenever I could just go to the park and see all the trees and grass and hear the birds. But the one thing that is always missing, and I have been missing for quite some time, is the ocean. I really want to see the ocean again. And maybe it's because of my fucking Korean blood. Being a peninsula boy, OG peninsula boy, surrounded by all of those bodies of water, that I'm missing some ocean action, man. Miss some bodies of water. Not no fucking bodies of sweat that's building up here in Las Vegas and all this heat and the shit opening up, right? Which, curious enough, yeah, this game opens up, right? Dodgers game, full capacity, all that shit. Everyone's going back to normalcy, which, I mean, there shouldn't have even been a period of weirdness to begin with because of the whole fucking pandemic shit. But, hey, man. Hey, dude. We live in a society, kids. The illusions are real. The genjutsus are fucking real. And people live in that shit every day. And I can't get them out of it. And that's okay. That's alright. Because most people don't need to be saved. Work on yourself. Do you. Enjoy the things you like, right? Don't eat processed crap. Eat real meat. Yada, yada, yada. Standard lecture from the Sky Lounge, because your daily reminder of, being a human. If that gets away from us, boys and girls, that always does. Because we're so trapped in the waves of trends and consumerism and emotions and all these things that could be brushed aside, controlled. But no, we're slaves to these things. We're absolute fucking slaves, man. It's crazy because it's curious and crazy when you think about how much of this kind of insanity it just keeps going, where people just say, "Oh, it's fine. It's okay." You just kind of shrug it off with them, like, "It's not okay." I mean, you're just blindingly accepting shit, and you're just a slave to any and everything that you're willing to get suckered into. And so, is that really okay? I mean, if you think so, sure, but can't really agree with that. Can't at all. Because slavery is still real. It's still a fucking thing. And I know all you dumbasses are gonna be like, "Well, I graduated college, and let me tell you, the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment." That's how retarded you sound when you start quoting shit out like that. No. And this form of slavery really is just self-inflicted in modern times, where folks just, again, become a sucker for their emotions and slave to their emotions, and that in turn really creates a domino effect of falling and really just getting suckered into almost anything. And when you see just this consistent pattern of people falling into one trend after another, stuck in the cage of consumerism and just stringing along their emotions like just fucking fiddles. It's wild, man. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm not fucking here to toot my own horns and fucking rub my own dick. It's not about that. It's about telling you that I've been there. I'm coming from there. I'm coming out of that shit. I'm trying to fucking get out of that mindset, that mentality, that fucking degenerative mentality. And I'm telling you, it's freeing. It's liberating to not fucking be plugged in, man. And certainly, you can fucking point at my sports ball and say, "You're still plugged in, you dumb motherfucker. You've watched grown-ass men play fucking children's sports for fun, and they make millions while you, as the consumer, chomp all this shit up and spend your money." To which I say, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But this is the one fucking normie bullshit that keeps me plugged in to relate to the fucking normies and the fucking sheeps. Blech. It's on par for the course, really, man. It is what it is. But for me, I mean, I don't take sports as a form of just mindless entertainment. I always consider every sport I watch a thinking man sport, which is bullshit, of course. Like, come on, man. It's fucking sports. But simultaneously, sports also makes you think in hindsight, right? Like a series like 3-1 fucking lead, you blow that shit, you go into game 7, and then you win it. I mean, what's that in life lessons, right? What's that in life lessons? You got everything prepped up, everything's good to go, yet you just start fucking up because why? Self-inflicted bullshit. Then you get your shit together, and off you go. You see how that shit works? You can pick things up like that. So when you are able to kill off the emotion behind the thing you love, right? In terms of these little hobbies and entertainments, it is freeing, man. You can just enjoy the shit for what it is. And you can also nitpick and point out and criticize. And this is why I love sports, because I will always criticize the bullshit that goes on in each and every individual league. Like the sticky stuff in baseball. It's fucking fucked up. I'll tell you that much. But there's two sides of this argument, right? I mean, pretty sure there's multiple sides to this argument, but let's bring out some thoughts here about the sticky stuff. Sticky stuff! So the sticky stuff increases the revolution on the ball, or the RPM on the ball, or the velocity, or is it the revolution, right? It's a revolution, like how much the fucking ball like moves or like rolls and shit. Foreign substances have a tendency to increase your revolution by a significant margin, and the problem is Major League Baseball has known there is a foreign substance abuse problem for quite some time, yet when they implemented, and by implement I mean sent out a memo today, June 15th, to the entire league, all 30 teams, that by June 21st, sticky stuff will be banned. Use of it will lead to fucking immediate kicking out of the game, 10-game suspension, which, why are you doing this mid-season, dude? If you knew about this shit, why didn't you fucking implement this shit in the off season? Major League Baseball, every fucking time some administrative shit has to happen, I always fucking scratch my head like, why are you doing this the way you are? And you don't fucking telegraph that shit. You telegraph that shit like a fucking moron. Like, we're doing this right. This is gonna bring people to our side. It's the same fucking shit with the asterisk situation. Oh, we're doing the right thing. We're punishing these guys. Public perceptions on our side. What kind of fucking moron is telling you these are things that are okay to do? And fans will willingly accept that shit. Nobody will. Nobody does. Rob Manfred, you are an asshole. You are a fucking piece of shit. You are still somehow the commissioner of Major League Baseball, a fucking professional sports league in North America. How? Fucking how? Oh my God. This is why sports also sucks. As simultaneously as it's amazing, it fucking sucks. It's the money. And yeah, don't fucking get me started on that shit because all you dumb motherfuckers are gonna go down this rabbit hole. But everyone needs to make money. We're gonna pay these players. I'm gonna get these owners. Any jackass can go fucking play outside. It's a children's fucking game you're playing, man. But at least have some fucking sense of professionalism if you're gonna fucking take every move's fucking money, every goddamn moved up money. Grabbing motherfuckers. And moves as in man boobs. Man boobs. You know, the dudes and gals, even gals, I'll put gals in there, who drink way too much fucking beer, think they're part of the goddamn team. Me, I do that shit a lot too, because I'm a jackass. But, yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's like, it's a mindless form of entertainment. And I get it. You have to accept that shit. Right? Because when you accept objective truths, like, it's not fun. It's not. But at the same time, when you can't accept reality, you live in illusions. And when you do that, you can't say shit straight. Nor can you see shit straight. And certainly you can't think straight. That's the last thing you're going to do. God damn it, man. My saltiness is generally stemming from this episode, this specific episode not being recorded outside. It was a Tuesday, and the fucking day was really nice. And honestly, I had an opportunity in the morning to record, and I didn't, because I'm a dumbass. I didn't wake up early enough. But coulda, shoulda, woulda, kids, right? It's all things that I mentioned because I know I can do better, yet it is what it is. I mean, it's things that are gone, passed by, and what can you do? Learn from that shit, that's what. And certainly, Bickford learned from his goddamn mistakes after walking two fucking batters. He strikes out two. Pretty fucking solid. Bickford with that solid throw. Oh my goodness. 2 outs already with runners on first and second. Bickford can really take care of business here. I think we're going to be solid with David Price coming on the 9th. And hopefully, in the bottom of the 8th, the Dodgers can punch in a couple more runs there, but I have no idea how this game's going to turn out, boys and girls, because the Dodgers don't make it easy. And certainly because they are my team, and I suppose I kind of emulate them. I don't make it easy on myself with a lot of things. I don't. Like, for example, when I sweat a lot, I just have a towel around me anywhere and everywhere. And when I do, I wick off the sweat a little bit too aggressively. So right now, if you can see this, boys and girls, my fucking forehead is a little bit irritated right now, and the skin is a little bit fucking dry and hurting. But, you know, in an odd way, I can't really complain about my skin because relative to people my age group and, you know, place of where I'm living in the United States, like, most people's skins are fucking garbage, dude. Holy shit. And I don't ever mean that to think and say that I'm fucking better. I'm not. Relax. But guys, stop eating garbage. Take care of your fucking skin. Holy fuck. Because you eat like trash. It's genetics. You eat like trash and you put fucking chemicals on your face to look good. Makeup? Makeup. Why do you think people fucking break out all the time? You fucking put goddamn chemicals on your fucking face and you wonder, I'm having reactions. Hey, you're fucking retarded. That's why. Well, you're a guy. It's too simple for you. No, bitch, you're making it too complicated. What the fuck are you talking about? Making that shit all about, oh, we gotta look good. No, you just want to fucking flex your ego a little bit, sweetheart. Don't get on me with the, oh, you want to look good. Yeah, no, you just want to flex your ego. Shut the fuck up. It's like that fucking meme from The Office with Idris Elba. I know the effect I have on women. And that's actually where Idris Elba is super attractive. I mean, obviously good-looking fucking pedo wood dude. But for me, it's kind of the opposite, where I'm like, yeah, I understand, like, women don't care about my opinions and the shit I say because I'm kind of an asshole. I get it. I'm totally on board with that shit. I am an asshole. But these are my opinions, boys and girls. Kind of the way it goes. Opinions are like farts. You don't have to fucking take it in. You can walk the fuck away. But when you take it in, you're going to get every bit of that glory and all its stank. It's disgusting, but that's what you get. So when you fart, don't fucking go by it. When you hear that shit, just walk away. Yet some of you, like, opinions that you just bolt straight into that thing and think, how dare it's offensive? You're the dumbass who walked in there. What the fuck did you expect? And what am I going to expect here? 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Bickford versus Williams. What is Bickford thinking here with that booty? Oh, nice little out. Little pop out to Justin Turner. Get that shit out. Now we're heading to the 9th. Where hopefully the Dodgers can grab a nice win in a full capacity crowd. That's why not, right? Give the fans what they want. Give the peasants what they crave. A victory to take home and use as a bit of, what's the fucking word I'm trying to look for? You know what? What's the fucking aphrodisiac, son of a bitch? I ruined the ebb and flow of that. But bring the aphrodisiac to plow their wives. Perhaps the husbands. Ooh, yes. It is curious, boys and girls. Truly curious indeed. And you know, the more curious thing is that some of these 30 for 30 in episode, 30 for 30 and 30 episode, 30 for 30 and 30. 30 for 30 and 30? Yeah. Anyway, however wrong I get my title, I know these videos have been relatively short relative to my 30-minute promise for each episode. Yet, there are times I just run out of shit to say, nor I don't have anything fucking clever to think up in my head yet. Today, as much as we stretch out this time, yeah, it's one of these episodes where I am working a blank script here. And yes, this little Korea Media Center, it's actually a little rundown company my dad used to fucking have. And that's a long fucking story for another goddamn day, which it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, got a shit ton of those papers still. So I use them as scratch paper, script paper, whatever the fuck I need to. And it's kind of brilliant. It's kind of perfect. But yeah, a lot of times, you know, some of the things I remember by my dad, it's a lot of the conflicts and a lot of the schisms that we've had. But, you know, lately, you know, you grow older, you live a little bit more, you experience some failures and you know, certainly some success, but a lot of failures, and you get to understand perspective. And once you do, and once you are willing to also accept that you're not always right, you're going to be wrong, and it's okay, and you just have to learn. I mean, hell, everything just becomes a little bit more clear. And so hopefully, much like this Dodgers game, everything can truly be clear on our path to attaining whatever we need to, boys and girls. So that will do it for this untitled rant. This very, I don't know, kind of rusty, untitled rant, which I feel a little shitty about today, boys and girls. I won't lie to you about that. But tomorrow, we are going to be back with sports ball action, of course. So expect this ugly mug on your screens tomorrow. Until then, fuck off.